What is up, guys and gals? In today's video I'm going to show you my very first time I spoke on stage. And this was just less than a year ago now, and I was absolutely terrified. It's the first time that I'd spoken in front of more than just a few people, and you can see how nervous I was. In another video I'm going to show you my latest time I was on stage, just 6 months later. So really looking forward to showing you how far someone can progress in just a short amount of time when you take massive action. So I would say enjoy the video, but it might be a little bit painful to watch. It's a bit painful for me to watch, but it's inspiring nonetheless. So enjoy. Hello, Remini.
James.
Number one.
Yay, James! Woo!
Buongiorno. That's all I know. So I just want to say how excited I am to be in front of you all today. If you had told me that I was going to be speaking in front of a stage a year ago or 2 years ago, I would not believe you. I would have been, no, not going to happen.
È molto emozionato di essere qua con noi oggi. Se gli avessero detto qualche anno fa che avrebbe parlato su stage non ci avrebbe mai creduto.
It was hard to make you talk online.
Yeah, it was very hard. Yeah, so I'm loving Italy so far, and the food, that lunch was just amazing.
E il pranzo è stato meraviglioso.
So I want to tell you a little bit about my background and where I've come from over the last couple of years, and how Builderall has helped me explode my business and help me build a full-time income online and to help me grow as a person.
Vorrei parlarvi un po' della sua storia e del come Builderall l'ha aiutato a migliorare e far esplodere il suo business, oltre che a migliorarlo come persona.
So I found Builderall last August. It's when I first started Builderall.
Ha scoperto di Builderall l'agosto scorso.
And just 6-7 months before that was when I first decided to get into digital marketing.
E solo 6-7 mesi prima di quel mese aveva deciso di iniziare a fare digital marketing.
Before that, I struggled, battled very badly with anxiety and depression, and I had all but given up.
Prima di questo ha avuto dei momenti molto difficili con l'ansia e la depressione e stava pensando di lasciar perdere.
So Builderall helped me overcome my anxieties, it helped me overcome my fears, and the community itself has been overwhelmingly helpful to get me from point A to point B.
Builderall l'ha migliorato molto, l'ha aiutato a superare la sua ansia e le sue paure, e la community è stata fondamentale per lui in questo percorso.
So like I said, I had no confidence, I didn't believe in myself, I thought people were out to get me, I thought people were just going to put me down and make me look like an idiot, because that's what I was used to most of the time.
Non aveva nessuna fiducia verso le altre persone, pensava solo che l'avrebbero deluso ancora e quindi era in un punto abbastanza inestabile.
So I'm not sure what originally got me into Builderall. The idea of all-in-one tool was amazing, and I knew that Builderall was going to be a massive success, and I knew that I needed to get into it for the long term.
Non si ricorda bene come ha approcciato per la prima volta Builderall, ma si ricorda che ha pensato da subito che l'idea di un tool all-in-one, tutto in uno, era un'idea geniale che avrebbe modificato molto la sua vita.
So when I first started Builderall, I was so nervous I couldn't even post on Facebook. I would psych myself out of making posts, and I was so nervous I couldn't even do the simplest thing. I wanted to make a name for myself in Builderall, but I had no idea how I was going to do that when I couldn't even post a simple post on Facebook.
La prima volta che ha iniziato a promuovere Builderall non riusciva neanche a mettere un post su Facebook, quindi non sapeva come avrebbe riuscito, ma aveva già capito che doveva riuscire a farsi un nome in qualche modo all'interno di Builderall.
So I started learning all about the tool, I watched all the tutorials, I ate, slept and breathed Builderall and learned absolutely everything there was. I started posting in the Facebook groups and helping people out.
Quindi ha iniziato a seguire tutti i vari training di Builderall, i vari tutorial e ha iniziato a conoscere tutto, focalizzandosi molto sul suo obiettivo, e poi ha iniziato a postare anche sui gruppi.
And people were liking my posts, people were engaging with it, and I met some amazing people, and it really helped build my confidence up.
Le persone hanno iniziato a mettere mi piace sui post, li gradivano molto, questo l'ha aiutato tantissimo ad aumentare la sua fiducia nel progetto e in se stesso.
After that, I was asked to speak on a summit, on an international summit, where I did a presentation on Builderall, and I was so nervous that I actually forgot that my microphone was on mute at the time. So that was so bad, I was mortified after that.
Dopodiché l'hanno invitato a parlare a un summit internazionale di Builderall ed era così agitato e aveva così paura sul palco che si è dimenticato che il suo microfono era in muto, modalità muto.
So I picked myself up, I dusted myself off and carried on. I did the presentation again a week later and carried on, and that again helped my confidence a little bit. The first bit didn't, but the second bit did after that.
Quindi anche in quel caso si è ripreso, ha rifatto di nuovo la presentazione una settimana dopo e anche questo l'ha aiutato nel suo percorso a migliorare la sua fiducia in se stesso.
So after that was the Builderall certification last year, and that was an amazing experience. And it was really tough for me as well because that was between 2 and 6 hours a day sometimes on video calls. So it was really hard for me to put myself out there and speak to people.
Dopo è arrivata anche la certificazione di Builderall e questo per lui è stato un momento molto intenso perché a volte andava anche dalle 2 alle 6 ore al giorno in cui doveva parlare e comunicare con altre persone.
But I pushed through my fears, and again people were liking what I was saying, I was contributing, and made some really good connections there.
Ma ha continuato, ha superato le sue paure, ha creato delle connessioni molto importanti, ha visto che le persone gradivano il suo contributo alla community.
So in January of this year I became the world's first certified partner, and everything has got better since then.
A gennaio è diventato il primo partner certificato Builderall a livello internazionale e da quel momento tutto è andato molto meglio.
Thank you. So I co-own a digital agency, a successful digital agency now, which is primarily funded by being the world's first certified partner by Builderall and Builderall people.
Adesso è il cofondatore di un'agenzia di digital marketing, fatto da lui e un altro sponsor di Builderall.
So I just want to let you know that if you can get over your fears, if you can put yourself out there, no matter what you fear, you can achieve anything.
Volevo solo farvi sapere che non importa quali paure abbiate in questo momento, ma che se riuscite a superarle potrete davvero andare avanti nella vostra vita e anche nel vostro business.
Wow.
Fear has two meanings. You can take it as forget everything and run, or face everything and rise.
La paura può avere due significati, il primo è incontrarla e avere paura e correre via, e la seconda è incontrarla e imparare da essa, allora poi risplendere, diciamo.
This is the first time that I've spoken in front of more than 2 or 3 people, really.
Wow.
And I'm just as nervous now as I was when I first did that summit last year, but at least I've got someone to turn the microphone on.
Questa è la prima volta che parla più di 2 o 3 persone ed è tanto nervoso quanto l'era la sua prima presentazione internazionale, ma almeno adesso il suo microfono è attivo.
Thank you. So I just want to leave you with, you will focus on your mistakes much more than anyone else will. I know I focused on my mistakes a lot long after everyone else has forgotten about them, because people are worried about their own mistakes and worried about themselves. So just go for it, just do it, just don't worry, and just keep going forward.
Le persone che più si preoccuperanno dei vostri errori sarete voi, tutti gli altri si dimenticheranno molto prima, quindi non focalizzatevi sulle vostre paure, sulle vostre ansie, ma andate avanti e vedrete che ce la farete.
Question and answer.
Adesso se avete delle domande vi porto il microfono e facciamo rispondere alla persona.
So, what do you think to that? Pretty painful, right? I was literally shaking. after that. My heart felt like it was going to explode. I felt like I was going to burst into tears. Like, it was just so emotional. I hid it pretty well. I'm pretty good at hiding my emotions. So you might not have noticed it, but yeah, my heart felt like it was about to explode when I finished on stage. It was amazing, transformational experience, and smashed my comfort zone and just helped me push even further outside of my comfort zone. I think pushing outside of your comfort zone is something that you've got to do each day, maybe not to that extreme. So but doing like small things that scare you every day to keep pushing yourself forward and propelling yourself forward. And after say 30 days of pushing yourself out of comfort zone, or 90 days, just look back and see how far you've come and see how much better you've gotten at it. And I'm pretty sure you'll be amazed and blown away by the results. So hope you can find some inspiration through watching me be terrified on stage. And in one of my next videos, I'll show you my most recent one, where still scared, still scary, but a lot more confident and a lot better. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in the next video.